Hi, I'm Michael Wren. I'm the Chief Winemaker at Wren Estate. We're based in Heathcote, around 90 minutes north of Melbourne. Today I'm here to introduce Elementary. Elementary is the top wine in our blended Shiraz series, and the series comes about because our vineyard is actually made up of 16 different blocks of Shiraz, and these are not based on geographical location or size of the blocks. They're based on the fact that each block represents a different combination of clone and rootstock of Shiraz. So it's very important for me that we show the true character of each of those rootstock clone combinations. So we handpick each block separately, we ferment each block separately, and we age each block separately. Then after the fermentation, I sit down and line up our 16 different batches and work out quality levels. Our top quality wines go into our single block range, and then the next best blocks that go with each other, they have to show very similar characters, otherwise when the blocks are blended they won't sit very well. So the next 3 blocks that sit well with each other go into Elementary. So when we look at the wine, wonderfully lifted red fruits, a little hint of spice, but beautiful perfume. You can see density and concentration on the nose, but with no overripe characters, picked perfectly at the right time. And then when we taste the wine, wonderful power and elegance. It just glides across the palate, from the mid palate through to the back palate. The finish is just silky and seamless, yet holding the wine on the mid palate, the weight, the density, it just sits there so beautifully on the mid palate, yet is balanced out with that incredible fresh and natural acidity. We don't add any acid to any of the wines at Wren Estate. Also, when we're looking at the winemaking techniques, the batches that went into Elementary, all of the batches that we produce are very small batch. So we're using 2.5 to 4 ton fermenters, and everything is done manually. So we hand pick, we hand plunge, we hand work, and then we press by hand in a small basket press. So very old world techniques. And with that comes beautiful balance and very, very soft tannins. Some of the modern presses these days, they produce extra volume, but they also extract higher levels of harsher and bitter characters that we don't want in the wine. So very much using old world techniques, but in a very clean style to produce a beautifully balanced wine that's drinking very, very well now, but will age for many, many years to come. I hope you enjoy.